Well, there's the way they've paired up in the round of 16 after the random drawing by Wes Buck. And our next pair will be Eric Latino and Spencer Hyde.
These are two drivers very familiar with each other here, Ted. Big offseason for Eric Latino. They're both Canadian drivers here, but Latino went out and purchased that KB Titan Racing organization. They're going to go pro stock racing full-time, but he wanted to get back behind the wheel of the Pro Mod this weekend. Racing Spencer Hyde, a third-generation driver, the Jack in the Green stock machine, one of those cars that still has a cool name.
So Spencer Hyde, I've known him since he used to run junior dragsters, and then he's got himself in a pro mod car. He was working with Al Billis quite a bit. So Al Billis happens to own this car, tunes the car, provides all the power for us, and at the same time he does a lot of work with Spencer Hyde. And Spencer's crew chief, Mark Savage, used to work for Al as a teenager and worked his way up to become the crew chief of that car. So now we got crew chief battle and fellow Canadians racing against each other. So.
What about running for $100,000? The intensity, the pressure, somebody's going to the next round.
I'm trying not to think about it, but I'll be lying to you if I said it wasn't on the back of my mind. So the old brake foot's bouncing in there when you're staging. It's pretty exciting.
Hyde has been cutting 0 reaction times. Let's see if that's on Eric's mind. It was a 120 for Eric Latino. Folks, he wasted a beautiful 369.
That's the first car to break into the sixes here in eliminations, Ted. The weather is getting better, the cars are getting quicker, but that time it was Spencer Hyde winning it on the starting line.
Down to Joe Castello.
Spencer Hyde wins the Battle of Canada, taking down Eric Latino on a hole shot. Take me through that run.
Man, that was awesome. We lined up there, and I was ready to go, and I thought I cut a good light. And when the field's just tight, you gotta leave on time. And I guess I did my job. My crew made a awesome hot rod for me, and we're gonna go another round.
Are you feeling it? You're getting closer.
I'm pumped, man. I'm so excited. I'm just trying to keep my nerves down.
Next pair coming up, Marcus Burt and Travis Harvey.
Marcus Burt in the orange machine. That's a car normally driven by NHRA world champion Jose Gonzalez. They call him the Axeman because he chops down the tree. He's really good up there, and the Carolina kid Travis Harvey has to know that coming into this round.
You just got to be mentally prepared. Axeman's a good racer. I've raced him before, and 2 Steve Petty tuned cars, and I just got to do my job. Hopefully I'll be 20 or better on the tree, and we'll let the cars do the talking on the track.
Is this the most intense race you've been a part of?
Yes, it has. It's nerve-wracking every round. You just got to stay mental, fit, and do your job on the racetrack.
Both stage ready to go. Let's take a look right now and see if the Axeman does chop down the tree. Burt, are you kidding me? 006. It's over right there. And then a 369.
Marcus Burt living up to his nickname, the Axeman, 006 on the tree. The best reaction time of elimination so far, and Steve Petty dropped to 369.
The Axeman chops down the tree, 006 reaction time. Ran a 69.0 to take out the kid from Carolina. You're on to the next one.
Yeah, 006 ain't gonna do nothing. That's gonna get my ass in trouble. Got to get away from that bulb.
Next pair coming up, Ron Munich and Jason Lee. Now, Munich had a 0.28 on the most previous round.
Ron Munich's number 11 qualifier here, Ted. Just 5 of the top 16 cars in qualifying made it into round number 2. Munich's is one of them, but he's got to take on Jason Lee, the driver from California, the reigning Radial versus World Champion. Has a lot of history and a lot of different style door cars, and I don't think this race is going to intimidate Jason Lee in that white machine at all.
You know, it shows you just how tough this race is. The fact that only 5 of those guys advance. Unbelievable event. One of the highest paydays ever in the history of this class.
$100,000 on the line, and Ron Munich's has to be feeling that as well as he looks over at Jason Lee in that coast packing machine and knows he has a tough competitor in the right lane. But Ron Munich's looking over the scoop of that supercharger. Is going to have to try to cut a good light.
Oh, Munich's another 0.2 reaction time. However, Jason Lee, a 367, lowest ET thus far.
Ron Munich's was all over the Christmas tree. He left first by 0.03 of a second, but look at him get out of shape by the center line and had to give it a pedal. It cost him the race.
Very quick runs, that one, the run of the day so far. You're on 8 cars.
Absolutely. No, it's this is it. I mean, this is the baddest guys on earth right here, and to be in the final 8, we couldn't be happier. This Haltech Pro Charge machine is it's rolling. I mean, watch out for the lard machine.
Next two up, Kurt Stedding and J.R. Gray. Stedding had a 0.45 in the most previous round. Reaction time's getting ridiculous here. J.R. Gray, a 0.48.
These two drivers in very similar set of combination cars. J.R. Gray on the right side. They're both contractors. It's funny, they both went with the gray and orange. J.R. Gray is in the right lane. The nearest lane here as the camera looks at the cars is driving for Mike Janis. Talk about a legend in the sport of pro modified racing. Mike Janis, as big of a name as you get. J.R. Gray has been able to learn from one of the best in that regard, but Kurt Stedding's no slouch, Ted. He races with Todd Tutterow, part of that P2 contracting team, the Tie Drive folks, and both of these drivers not only familiar with each other, but capable of cutting good lights.
Well, you know Stedding will try and do better. He knows the gray had him by a full 10 numbers off the starting line, and they're both running now into 3.6s. That could change everything altogether. Oh, Stedding, unbelievable. 0080, whipped one on him. Incredible with a 3.67, beat Gray's 66.
The closest race of the round, 12 thousandths of a second at the stripe. J.R. Gray, Ted, would have beat anybody else this round.
Kurt Stedding getting the job done on the starting line. 00 reaction time, whole shot victory. You're going on to 8 cars.
Sounds great to me, man. Track got a lot better from the first round. I got out there a little to the left. I don't know. I was ready to pull off, but I held her on in there. J.R. Gray's no one to mess with up there.
As we take a break, we'll be back and continuing on with the exciting action from Bradenton, Florida.